Student had a 40K day. We're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna talk about it. Hopefully, y'all blessed, man. So we're gonna talk about how my student had a 40K day in his credit repair business. If you want to get tapped in and possibly do the same, then definitely watch the entire video. So just for receipts purposes, you see here I posted a win, funded 200,000, 20K payout. You know we do 10% success fee, but he got a separate 20K from a previous client that he also funded. So 40K was deposited, and basically, you can see right there the checks. 40K day, man. Watch the entire video. I'm excited for some of y'all because I know some of y'all are gonna get motivated by the video. You're gonna get tapped in with us in the program, and then you're gonna be able to have your own at least 10K day, 20K day, things like that. So let's get it. Even if it's a couple racks a day, that's better than what these 9 to 5s are paying. So let's talk about how he actually did it. So number one, he invested in himself. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all, but the reality is the reality. It gets to a point we can't baby people as far as the fact that they need to make an investment in themselves. If you watching this right now, you call yourself a business owner, or you want to start a business and you think that you don't have to invest in yourself in any capacity, you go invest in yourself with something, right? You go invest in yourself with you losing as far as spending all that time trying to figure it out. But what Ali did here, he invested in the program and he understood how money works. And if you go watch, I did a client success story with him. We did the video. We just talked about how he scaled to over 100K a month. And if you go to, I think it's a client success stories playlist, you can go ahead and watch our case study video that we did over there. And you can watch more of my students' case study videos we did over there as well. So just keep in mind, like, as I'm going through the video, I'm speaking to that 1% person that's ready to change their family situation. Maybe you're stuck at anywhere from 5 to 20K a month. We really do this stuff over here, helping credit repair business owners get to the next level. So keep that in mind. So yeah, he invested in himself. He understands that money is currency. You need to understand that money is currency. What do I mean by that? It's a current. A current flows. Let's do a simple exercise I always say, right? If you hold your hand as a fist, your money can't flow in. This is something that my dad taught me. If you hold your hand in a fist, money cannot flow in. If you open your hand, money's allowed to flow in, right? So this is why some of y'all may not know, but I'm a very like giving person. I don't talk about everything I be doing and all that, but I just understand when you give, you receive. I'm not telling you to give just to receive, but when you give out to the world, when you're investing in yourself, when you're having your hand open as a fist with money is allowed to flow, right? If you close your hand, you being stingy with the money, you being cheap. Hey, I don't know. You know the rest. Your current situation. No, I'm playing. But so he got in. One thing y'all gotta realize too is success loves speed. Because Ali, he got in at the top of the year when the mentorship was only 5K. My students have continuously won wins after wins after wins. If you go to my IG at Mike O. Benjamin, you see all those client wins. Just look at the timeline. It's literally like damn near every day we're posting wins. So the price continues to go up. What's the point of me telling you that? Right now, the program is only 10K, but by the time you decide to tap in, the program might be 20, 30K. You never know. Maybe 15K, who knows? So keep that in mind. He got his clients funded through relationships. And one thing that I want y'all to realize, a lot of credit repair business owners, they might understand that they need to do business funding. Some might not even understand that, but most don't have business funding relationships. This is what I teach and preach about in the 10K program. And I go to the further extent of talking about how I built up my own relationships, right? So keep that in mind. Ali was able to do this funding, structure the profile right, but most importantly, one of the main reasons why he was able to get these high approvals is because of relationships. I need y'all to understand the importance of relationships. One thing too, I also give my 10K students direct access to my Chase plug. So it's like, I'm making no excuses for y'all not to succeed. So one thing y'all got to realize, in order to do something you've never done, you have to do things that you've never done. Some of y'all have never made an investment in yourself. Maybe you've made $1,000 investment, applause to you and all that. But the more you invest, the more you're going to get to the next level. So you got to think like, how can I put myself around people that's successful? Invest in yourself. If you're a credit repair business owner, you're not in an environment with credit repair business owners that are doing extraordinary things, 40K in a day, then you're in the wrong environment, right? I'm here. I'll tell you that for free. You're in the wrong environment. So you might be a credit repair business owner. Maybe you make 5 to 20K a month right now. Maybe you make even less. Your business is on life support. If you make less than 5 to 20K a month, to be honest, right? Because you got to pay for your software, maybe your CRM, if you understand how business works, and you got to pay for other things, So if you're in that range, maybe you're working a high paying 9 to 5, you better take that 9 to 5 money and find a way to invest in yourself. Go get a business credit card. If you understand how credit works, your credit shouldn't be messed up. You should be able to go get a business credit card. Go get a 0% interest business credit card. Put it on the credit card and get into mentorship, So, I mean, it's really up to y'all if y'all want to continue being in the same situation or level up. So, yeah, like I said, you might be working a 6-figure 9 to 5. Maybe you're looking to escape that. You should definitely have money to invest in yourself, even if it's on a payment plan, because you don't have to have the 10K in full if you don't have it, or if you just don't want to spend it. But if you don't have at least 10K to your name, in your bank account, then you as a man, if you're a man watching, you should feel ashamed of yourself. You need to get your money up. You know what I'm saying? And it gets to a point like we gotta tell the truth, because I know when I make these videos, people that aren't even gonna invest with me anyways, those y'all are the ones that be feeling that type of way. People like my student Ali and the other people that's in my program, people that are operating at a high level, they get empowered by how I talk, because it's like that tough love. Like if you don't have at least 10K to your name, you don't have if you can't open your bank account and look at least 10K in there, you should feel ashamed as a man. Or your investments, you should have investments as well. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. So there's levels. So Ali, he chose the path of level 2 instead of level 1. I've spoke about this before. Let's talk about it. A level 1 credit repair business owner. This is a business owner that does not invest in themselves. This may be you. It may not be you. Who knows? They just rely on free YouTube information to try to figure out everything. If you're a credit repair business owner, you've been watching me for more than a few months, look at the last 90 days in your business. If you're doing the same amount of money or less, you need help, right? It don't got to be me, but you definitely need help because your business is on life support. So keep that in mind. Credit repair business owners that are level 1, they don't do business funding the way that my students and I do in the 10K program. We do it through relationships. We do it through the ways that I tell them, right? We do it through the sequence that I tell them. All of this is in the program. And then they're stuck at 5 to 20K a month or less. So keep that in mind. And I'm not getting out of touch with reality here. I understand that if you're, let's say you're doing 15, 20K a month, yeah, it's cool, it's good. Like as an average person, that's good money and everything. But it's like you got to understand the level at which me and my students are operating. That 5 to 20K a month, that's not real money. So if you want to make real money, this is the program you tap in so you can make real money. So keep that in mind. Level 2. So this is like Ali, and this is my students in my 10K program. They invest in themselves and their business, right? So not just the program, but running ads and things like that. Invest to be in a community of like-minded individuals, right? So you just got to understand, if you want to elevate, growing can never stop. You have to invest in yourself. They do business funding through BRMs, bank relationship managers, have private relationships like myself, and just have multiple 5-figure days. So if you never made at least 10K in a day in your credit repair business, you're probably not in our program. So, just keep that in mind. If you want to get to that next level, it's not guaranteed, but if you want to increase the likelihood, then, get in the right environment. So most of you watching this might be level 1, and I understand that. Most of y'all are just going to, just be looking. We got thousands of subscribers on the channel. Most of y'all just going to look. Most of y'all going to die poor. It is what it is, But those of y'all that's the 1%, I'm here to save the 1% that's like me, that's like my students that are willing to invest in themselves. Those that don't want to die poor. Those that don't want to make their kids inherit pissing poverty. You know what I'm saying? Keep watching. I got an opportunity for y'all. So yeah, most of y'all watching are level 1, but you could shift to level 2 if you give yourself permission. That's the main thing. You have to give yourself permission. A lot of y'all have been giving yourself permission to be average. A lot of y'all have given yourselves permission to be losers. There's winners and losers in life. You choose what you want to be. If you want to get to the next level, if you want to win, there's no way around it. You have to invest in yourself. If you want to be a loser in life, continue trying to get everything for free. Continue trying to learn everything for free. You know what I'm saying? So don't hate the messenger. I'm just, coming here and giving y'all the sauce. So you're the average of who you're around. And then one thing y'all got to remember about Ali, he didn't let self-limiting beliefs hold him back from investing in himself. He didn't say, what's the guarantee I'm going to be successful? Some of y'all be asking that stupid question. What's the guarantee that I'm going to be successful? You don't ask your boss at that scamming ass 9 to 5, what's the guarantee that I'm going to be successful? Your boss just say, do this, that, and the third, and you follow instructions. So don't come to a business owner asking what's the guarantee about being successful. The people that ask, oh, what's the guarantee? These are people that had like a 2.0 GPA in high school. You've been failing your whole life and you want to come and ask us what's the guarantee so you can use us as a scapegoat for why you're going to continue to be a loser. No. What's the guarantee? What's the guarantee of you? You might be the laziest person in the world. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to realize, like, if you ask and articulate, oh, what's the guarantee? That's like the dumbest question you could ask, because it's like, think about, let's say you're a loser, right? Well, let's not say that. Let's say you're average. Let's say you're average. You're an average person trying to compare yourself to my students that are making thousands of dollars a day, right? You're talking about, oh, what's the guarantee that you're going to be successful? You're comparing yourself to someone that I'm talking about that made $40,000 in a day. He didn't ask me what's the guarantee. So it's like, it's not an intelligent question to ask. I hope that makes sense to y'all. But some of y'all too, well, hopefully it's not none of y'all. Some of y'all might be like, what if I don't make the money back from investing in the program? I've never went to any of my mentors I invested tens of thousands of dollars with and said, what if I don't make the money back? Like they would look at me like I'm crazy. They probably wouldn't even let me get in the program. I just understand what's going on. I'll do my due diligence, watch the YouTube. Okay, I'll hop on the call. I'm not a poor person. Send me the invoice. I literally articulate that way. Like I'm ready to get straight to it. This is why I articulate the way I articulate. If I didn't invest money in myself, I wouldn't be coming with the confidence to tell y'all to invest in yourselves, right? So just keep that in mind. When you invest in yourself too, it gives you that confidence to be able to charge that premium pricing. So those of y'all that might be struggling as far as your offer with getting people to say yes to you, have y'all ever noticed, like, because credit repair is one of those industries where it comes with a lot of cheap people, but have you noticed that if you've invested in yourself, the more you don't invest in yourself, you tend to attract a lot more cheap people versus when you invest in yourself? Like, I don't know how else to explain it. When you invest in yourself, you just see like the energy is different, and you walk with that different level of confidence. So keep that in mind. All right, so yeah, you're gonna be stuck until you change your proximities to successful credit repair business owners. It might just be one convo that might change your entire life. Go watch the case study I just did with Gary Branch. He talked about it. He's been in the industry for like 4 years. He's been like around a little bit longer than me. Ali has been in the industry longer than me. So y'all got to realize, think about it. If sometimes we just got to use our brain. I know it might be hard for some of y'all, but sometimes we just got to use our brain. If these credit repair business owners have been in the industry longer than me, but they're coming into my program, doesn't that say like I might know something that could help? So you're newer, you don't even make that much money in your business, and somehow you think you don't need a mentor. Like, make it make sense. You feel me? So y'all got to realize, right? And then on the flip side, there's those of y'all that think that y'all know everything. I already know this. I already know this. Oh, I only need the funding. You don't know nothing about your closing rate. You don't know nothing about your KPIs. You don't know nothing about your back end. You don't know what you don't know. So you can't come in with the mentality of, I already know everything. I just need the funding, right? You have to have an open mind. Someone like Ali had an open mind. He came in, excelled, continued excelling to the next level. He came in as someone that was already doing success within his business, but we just helped him continue to propel even higher. Sometimes it's just that slight edge. Y'all should go read the book Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, by the way. So keep that in mind. There's power in proximity, and you won't know what you don't know until you pay that invoice. That's just the reality. I hope this video is blessing the next person that's going to be a case study on my YouTube channel. But the rest of y'all poor people that have that mindset of, I already know everything, I don't need to invest in myself, I'm just going to figure it out through YouTube. Good luck. Say hi to your boss for me in the morning whenever you clock in again. But if you're the smartest person in the room right now, you can keep stroking your ego, but you're literally losing, and you'll continue to lose because you're going to be at a plateau at 5 to 20, 5 to 15, 5 to 10K, whatever little money you're making right now, right? You're going to continue to stay there if you don't get to the next level. Even if, let's say you make at least 100K plus per month, you could still learn something as you're learning more, right? But it's usually the poor people that have this mentality of, I already know everything. People that actually make money, they don't have that weird mentality that they don't need to invest in themselves. So you got two options. You can get in a room, or you can continue to stay stuck, right? So you got to think too, right? I got this program. I obviously have my business. We're doing our business funding. I'm a pretty private person. I don't like posting my wins and stuff like that. But if I have a program and the students are using the information and they're excelling, what does that tell you? It's one thing for me to make my money, make the money we're making, but for my students to do it, for you to teach someone else how to do what you're doing, they're doing it at a high level too, that's next level boss. And y'all should use y'all brains like, okay, cool. He's made his money, but he's teaching people how to do the same thing. That's harder. I want to see y'all mentorships. I want to see y'all students. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. That's a whole different level. But my recommendation, I would encourage y'all to start by joining the Cat Credit University. Only $39 a month. It's like a Costco sample. Just go get you a sample real quick. I know it's going to be people like me that's ready to go. If you're just ready to go, you're ready to scale. With the high ticket program, you're trying to get around people like myself, Ali, and my students that are going crazy. You could book a call in the description, and we'll be able to see if we can help you scale. It's a 10K high ticket program, like I said. At the moment, it could be 20K by the time you actually tap in. This is why success loves speed, right? But payment plans we have available. You can have, you got to have at least 4K to put down. If you don't have 4K to put down, you're not serious. That's the deposit to start. And then pretty much 30 days later, it would be on a weekly basis. $500 would be collected. We just like having that flexibility, because by the time you get in the program, after we go through scripting your ads and everything, you can be getting new leads the very next day. You're going to be getting new leads like daily, and you're going to close and make money, right? So that's why the payment plan is a good option. But if you're not a boss, you're not a boss, right? So I've given y'all the options. Hopefully this video helped. If you want to tap in, tap in. If not, don't tap in. With that being said, y'all have a blessed one.